Good afternoon to all. My name is Pallavi Baharupe. I am from Electronics and Telecommunication Department, and today I will deliver the seminar on automatic seat sewing robot with ARM processor. This project was guided by Professor Rita Pavle, and my team members are Ms. Ashwini Gonde, Ms. Nikita Belkade, and Ms. Gayatri Dhakate. These are the contents which we will see during the presentation. So first is the aim and objective. Next one is the course outcome. After that, program outcome, which known as a PO mapping. Then the introduction. After that, block diagram. Then circuit diagram. Then explanation of the circuit diagram. Then resources used. Then component explanation. Then problem identification. After that, proposed methodology. Then output of the capstone project. Then the advantages, application, conclusion, and last one is the reference. So this is the aim of the capstone project. As we know that every project has their own motive behind making this project. So this automatic seed sowing robot has also their own motive behind making this. As we know that the agriculture is the very important part of our country or universe. Because due to this, the human can get the healthy food and also different types of fruits. So that's why it is very important. As we know that in India there are 70% people are depend on agriculture. But during the survey we find that all the farmers face so many difficulties during the fertilization, so sowing process, cropping process, digging process. All these process are very time consuming, and also it is very hard to take action. So that's why by considering a problem of the farmers, farmers we decide that we make the project on that title. So that's why we decide to making a automatic seed sowing robot for agriculture. So these are the COs. COs means course outcome. What is the CO? After completion of our course, what will we achieve from that course? That is means the course outcome. These 5 COs are mapped with our project. So CO1 is describe the concept of seed sowing robot with ARM processor. So ARM processor is describe the concept of ARM processor means what is the ARM processor, how it is used in electronic system, that all that concept we described in CO1. Then next one is the CO2, make the hardware and software for the system. As we know that without the hardware and software there is no possibility to making. So CO2 is the hardware and software for the system. As we know that without our hardware and software we have to make any type of electronic system. So hardware, it is in this many types of component are included, and software which is used for making a program. So that's why CO2 is the map here. Then the CO3 is test or observe the output of the project. After completion of our project, what is the output of that project? That means testing the output of this project. Then next one is the CO4, design the respective circuit of the system. Before making any type of system, we have to design a circuit diagram or PCB circuit design of the system. So that's why CO4 is here. Then the CO5 is understand the application of where the system is used. We know that this system used in agriculture because it is agriculture based robot. So that's why CO5 is also mapped here. Next is the program outcome mapped with our COs. There are 10 POs which are mapped with our 5 POs. So first is the PO1, that is the basic knowledge. What is meant by basic knowledge? Basic knowledge means in that we have to include some arithmetic operation, logical operation which is required for programming. So that's why PO1 is mapped here. Then PO2 is a discipline knowledge. Discipline knowledge means our branch related knowledge. And this is an electronics based project. So that's why PO2 is also mapped here. Then PO3 is experiment and practice. Without any type of experiment or without practice, we can't make this system. So that's why PO3 is also mapped here. PO4 is engineering tools. This is an electronics project, and that's why we required electronics tools such as multimeter, transistor, etc. So PO4 is also mapped here. Then PO5 is engineer and society. we make this project by discussing the problem on society. So that's why PO5 is also math PO. Then PO6 is environment and sustainability. This is an agriculture based project. That's why it is related to the environment also. So that's why PO6 is also math PO. Then PO7 is ethics. In that we maintain a disciplined behavior of our team also. So that's why PO7 ethics also math. Then PO8 is a individual and teamwork. We make this project in a team by discussing group their own ideas and discussing all the problem in society. So we done this work in team. So that's why PO8 is also math. Then PO9 is a communication. Without communication we can't share our ideas or our decisions to another one. So that's why communication is the most important part during we make any type of project or system. So that's why PO9 is also math. Then the PO10 is lifelong learning. We make this project in a group and we share our ideas and find some problems during making this project. So that's why we remember this project after a long time. So that's why PO10 is also math period. Then the further part introduced by my friend Miss Ashwini Bonde. Good morning all. My name is Ashwini Bonde. Today I explain PPT presentation of capstone project with automatic seed sowing robot with AND processor. This slide is introduction. This project is automatic seed sowing robot is an agriculture based system, and this project is very useful for farmer with the sowing seed in a farm. Then this project is the different type of component is used. There's some AND processor and hardware components. This is the block diagram. First one we are use a AND processor. AND processor is a connected Bluetooth modem. Bluetooth modem is a short range devices. And next is motor. Motor is a DC motor we are use.
What is the frequency range for the Bluetooth modem? 2.4
gigahertz.
And which frequency you have used for the Bluetooth modem? 2.4. Up to 2.4 you can easily develop the system. Okay, carry on.
Then next is use L293 motor driver IC, and then we have this component is mount in a PCB. Then we have used
Which motor driver you have used to make this system?
L293 driver IC.
89?
L293 driver
Okay,
IC.
fine.
The next part is further part is explain Nikita Gupta. My name is Nikita Ramchandra Dalkade. Now I explain circuit diagram of automatic seed sowing robot. These are circuit diagram of automatic seed sowing robot, which is consist of SMT32 port IC and L293 driver IC, and 4 wheels are connected. Then next, the 2 wheels are connected DC motor, and other 2 wheels are connected at the front of without DC motor, and the L293 driver IC, the 2 wheels are connected in a forward direction, then 3 millisecond in forward, and other 2 wheels are connected L293 driver IC, motor driver IC, then SMT32 port wheels, then 2 wheels are forward, reverse and left and right direction. Then robot which moves the command, then forward, reverse, left and right direction, and UART is used for sending the data. Thank you. Now I am calling Miss Gayatri Dakati.
This is the complete explanation of the circuit diagram which is given by Nikita Belkhede.
Next.
This is the resources which are used in the automatic seed sowing robot project. First is ARM processor, L293 CD driver IC, DC motor, wheels, Bluetooth model, battery, 16 phase pin, connected wire. This is already tell by the Nikita. This is the component explanation. In this first ARM processor ARM processor are used in consumer electronic devices such as smartphone and tablets, multimedia players. And the second one is L293D driver IC. This is a typical driver IC which allows DC motor to drive in one direction. And the third one is DC motor. DC motor is used to help to convert the electrical energy into mechanical energy. And the fourth one is 4 wheels. In this, we use the wheels to drive the circuit. And the Bluetooth model. It is a short range wireless communication technology. And in this we use a DC power supply, 9 or 12 volt battery. And the next is proposed methodology. In this first we the guide select the team and we find the problems in society. First we survey what are the problems faced by the people, and we get that the farming is the problem which is very, and we find the farmers face very problem in farming, and then we discuss on the project data, and we find solution, and then we finalize the project and we search the related information about that. And then after collecting the information, we make a project proposal, and we overview the project from our guide. And the next slide is this is the problem identification. For making any type of project, we find different types of problems, and in this we also face many problems. By making this project, first in conventional methods, the problem faced by us problem is digging and cropping and irrigation is the main problem, and the input which has come from the project. And the second is in this the seed is not placed properly one by one in conventional methods, and the utilization of field is very less. And the next slide will be represented by Swapnil.
This is the output of a Capstone project, that is the automatic seed sowing robot with ARM processor. Next. What is the advantages of this system? So firstly, reduce the manpower. As we know that in a farming there are so many people are required for cropping, digging. So by using this system, we can reduce our manpower. Then the less skilled technician is sufficient to the operate. There are less component, less requirement of the any kind of other materials. Next one is the installation is simplified very much. This installation of the system is very simple because it is operated on a 12 volt battery. Then next one is the labor requirement is reduced as we also reduce the manpower. Then the quantity of the seed reduced. We have required less amount of seed for when we make the fertilization by this system. These are the application. Accuracy of the system is very high because it gives the more than output during a less time. Then the very beneficial for small scale farmer also. Next is the speed of the work is more. This system is a electronic system, that's why as compared to manpower it will get a more speed for the sowing. Next is the man requirement is also low. This is the conclusion. Finally, all around this system we conclude that when the farmer faces many difficulties during the farming, by using this system we can save our manpower also, and also the time is more important thing in today's scenario. So that's why we reduce our time, we save our time by making this by using this project. So that's why it is beneficial for our farmer. These are the references by which we get some